As they approached Jerusalem, Jesus sent 2 disciples, saying, "Go to the village ahead of you and bring me the donkey you find there." This took place to fulfill what was spoken through the prophet. "Say to daughter Zion, see, your king comes to you, gentle and riding on a donkey, and on a colt, the foal of a donkey."
Hosanna to the Son of David. Blessed is he who comes in the name of the Lord. Hosanna in the highest heaven.
When Jesus entered Jerusalem, the whole city was stirred and asked.
Who is this?
The crowds answered,
This is Jesus, the prophet from Nazareth in Galilee.
Hey there, friends. I'm your guide to an amazing Bible adventure. Today, we're going to learn about a time when Jesus did something really bold. This is the temple in Jerusalem. It's supposed to be a special place for talking to God. People would come here to pray and worship. It should be peaceful and quiet. But oh no, look what's happening inside. It's so noisy. There are animals everywhere and people are buying and selling things. Listen to all that noise. Coins clinking, people shouting, animals making sounds. This doesn't look like a place for prayer at all. It's more like a crazy marketplace. Here comes Jesus. He's walking into the temple. Look at his face. He looks surprised and disappointed. Jesus knows this isn't right. The temple should be for worship, not for buying and selling. Watch what he does next. Wow! Jesus is flipping tables. Look at those coins bouncing everywhere. And he's letting the animals go free. Run, little sheep. Fly away, doves. Jesus is cleaning up the temple. Jesus is telling the sellers to leave. He's not happy with what they've done to God's house. Listen to what Jesus says. My house will be called a house of prayer, but you are making it a den of robbers. Jesus is reminding everyone what the temple is really for, talking to God. The sellers are leaving, and look, families are coming back to pray. Jesus taught us some important lessons today. Let's talk about them. Lesson 1. Respect God's house. Church is a special place for prayer, not for distractions. When we go to church, we should remember it's a place to focus on God. Lesson 2. Do what's right, even if it's hard. Jesus stood up for what was right with courage. Sometimes doing the right thing isn't easy, but it's always important. Lesson 3. God wants our hearts, not just our habits. Worship should be honest and from the heart. It's not just about going to church, but about really talking to God and listening to Him. Now the temple is peaceful again, just as it should be. Look at all the people praying and worshiping God. Isn't that beautiful? Jesus showed us how important it is to keep God's house special. What would Jesus want to clean from our hearts today? What would Jesus want to clean from our hearts today?
In a peaceful evening in Jerusalem, Jesus and his friends gathered for a special meal.
Welcome, my dear friends. Come, let us eat together. This will be a special night.
The room was filled with warmth and the smell of delicious food. The disciples laughed and talked as they enjoyed the feast.
This bread is amazing. It tastes even better than usual.
And the wine is so sweet. What a wonderful meal, Jesus.
But then Jesus did something unexpected. He stood up, took a towel, and began to wash his disciples' feet.
I am showing you how to love and serve one another. This is an example for you to follow.
Jesus showed his love by serving others, even though he was their teacher and Lord. This act of humility left a lasting impression on his disciples. After washing their feet, Jesus picked up the bread.
This is my body given for you. Do this in remembrance of me. Whenever you eat this bread, remember the sacrifice I will make for you.
Then he took the cup of wine.
This cup is the new covenant in my blood, which is poured out for you. Drink this and remember the new promise I am making with you.
The disciples listened closely, some curious, some concerned, all sensing the weight of Jesus' words. Jesus taught us 3 important things that night. First, love one another. Be kind and care for others, just like Jesus cared for his disciples. Second, serve others humbly. Even small acts of service matter. And third, remember Jesus. Communion is a way to remember Jesus' love and sacrifice. As they finished the meal, they all prayed together. It was a moment of deep connection, both with each other and with God. The disciples could sense that this night was special, though they didn't yet understand how much their lives would soon change. Jesus showed love at the table. How can we show love today?
Father, if you are willing, take this cup from me, yet not my will, but yours be done. Father, forgive them. It is finished.
As they approached Jerusalem, Jesus sent 2 disciples, saying, "Go to the village ahead of you and bring me the donkey you find there." This took place to fulfill what was spoken through the prophet. "Say to daughter Zion, see, your king comes to you, gentle and riding on a donkey, and on a colt, the foal of a donkey."
Hosanna to the Son of David. Blessed is he who comes in the name of the Lord. Hosanna in the highest heaven.
When Jesus entered Jerusalem, the whole city was stirred and asked.
Who is this?
The crowds answered,
This is Jesus, the prophet from Nazareth in Galilee.